Back again with another reaction. Today we are reacting to the PlayStation State of Play. Today being Thursday, June 2nd. We got a few minutes to go, a minute and a half to go. So let me just, actually, you know what? Let me check and make sure the sound is good. Give me 1 second. All right, I am testing the sound. Testing the sound levels. Testing the sound levels. You can turn this up a bit. All right. So, we obviously got a lot to potentially see today. The number one that's on my mind is obviously going to be, there's two big things I want to see. I want to see Spider-Man 2 and something for Ragnarok. Ragnarok's only a few months out, so that's very soon. 1 sec. Okay, yeah, Ragnarok is a few months out. That's going to be the number one thing. Maybe something from Blue Point on a Bloodborne remake. I know there were rumors about that, but they're all still rumors. All right. Here we go. Perfect timing. Get right into it. Three, 24, 2023. A Red Dead? A new Red Dead game? Ooh, what? Oh, the Resident Evil 4 remake.
Condor Wonder Roost. I've located Baby Eagle.
Resident Evil 4 remake. I know a decent amount about the Resident Evil. I only played Resident Evil 1 when I was young. I remember very little about it. I don't even think I beat the game. But my comprehension for the rest of the series is fairly limited. So I do want to replay the games and the remakes.
Picked the wrong spot to vacation, eh?
Let me... There are captions on.
You will receive our most sacred body. It begins now.
This seems like more religious, culty. Resident Evil 4. Ooh.
If I could just forget what happened that night. The pain. Even for a second. This time, it can be different.
RE4 was the one that took more of a pivot and became more of an action game, right? March 24th, 2023. That is less than a year away. PlayStation VR2 content also in development. All right.
State of Play returns, and we've got some great PlayStation updates to share with you today.
So this is under the Summer Game Fest banner.
Kicking it off
We did hear about
Resident
that.
Evil 4, coming to PS5 with PlayStation VR2 content also in development. Now let's get a sneak peek at 4 games in development for PlayStation VR 2.
These are all for PlayStation VR 2. Okay.
Now, let's take a look at him. Wow. Well, Ethan Winters.
Ah, yes. Everyone's
escaped my
giant
brother's
vampire
big
dom
dreams,
mommy.
did you? Let's see how special you are.
Yes, Mother.
Yes, Mother.
So, Village, right? Being remade for VR. Alright.
Man blood.
Oh, be careful what you wish for, Ethan Winters.
Ugh.
What are you doing?
This, I can see this being a lot of fun in VR. Okay. This is also a VR, so there's going to be 4 VR titles.
You, of all people, have the audacity to question me? You, who emerged from the putrid waters of the bayou to plunder our righteous gains and cut our throats like a demon in the night. What have you done to ensure the future of this forsaken
The
city?
hand kind of looked
You,
like
who have brought nothing but chaos.
Dishonored style, or just the way they were holding
When
that blade.
death was swallowing this city whole.
But
it
they're
was
under
I
the
who
Bethesda, so
resurrected it.
it's not
It
arcane.
was I who shined as a beacon of hope for all. The tower cries out for blood, and I vow to spill it. When the bells ring, the song they sing will be righteous.
Retribution. Walking Dead, Saints and
Welcome
Sinners, Chapter 2.
Tourist.
Okay, that's a lot. Walking Dead, Saints and... I never played the first Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners chapter. No Man Skis. The No Man's Sky VR. That's another one I gotta try. I played No Man's Sky for like 40-something hours or 30-something hours when it was bad. And I don't even know if I have it anymore. I might have given it to a friend. Since it got good. Alright, No Man's Sky for VR.
There.
Skyrim.
Where are you taking me?
Ah, no. So we're not waking up in a cart.
I asked you a question.
Alright.
Everyone says Reyes is a good shot.
Yeah, and I'll put arrows through both of us. You're switching with me.
So it's an archery. It's a Horizon VR game where we're playing as a different character, not Aloy. The disembodied hands are weird.
Blameless Murad had me released from prison. But why?
Redemption is still possible, Reyes. Climb the mountain.
It's all the corruptors.
Find out why the machines are attacking.
Blameless Morale, was that the Sun King? Snapmaws, Sun Wings, the Thunder Jaws, cool.
Do that,
neck.
And you shall be a free man. It will take all your wits, your skills, and courage. You have worked in the shadows, Reyes.
Horizon
now it is
VR.
time to climb into the light.
Call of the Mountain. Stomp.
Hi, I'm Ben McCaw, Narrative Director at Guerrilla. I hope you enjoyed your first look at Horizon Call of the Mountain.
It's another story in the Horizon world.
PlayStation VR 2. We're also happy to announce that a big update to Horizon Forbidden West, including New Game Plus, will be available to download on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 today.
Cool. I already 100%ed it, but cool. What else is in the update? Performance mode. Transmog, reset skills. Resetting skills should have been missed. Ultra hard, different difficulty. New Game Plus with endgame gear. New weapon, New Game Plus trophies. I platinumed it already though. Ugh, there's more trophies even though I
For
already
details on
platinumed
this
it.
free update, please check out PlayStation Blog. From all of us at Guerrilla, thank you for your continued support, and please stay tuned for more updates to come.
Get ready, a PlayStation fan
So it's
favorite
probably just
is
beat
coming
New
to
Game
PC.
Plus and beat New Game Plus on Ultra Hard. Those are probably the two new trophies. All right, PlayStation Studios.
Past few years.
Hey, yes!
Sacrificing so much and asking for nothing.
There he
If you
is.
want to change the world, you have to be the kind of man who can make the hardest decisions.
Do you really need two of those?
This is one.
Everything that's wrong with this city!
I'm gonna go,
This is just number one.
Do your thing.
You can't just push people around like that.
Just ask for help next time.
Time to bring back the glory days.
But they got Hammerheads, so there is DLC stuff in here. And Black Cat was DLC. All right, remastered.
Did you just
August
leave your
12th.
clothes on the kitchen floor?
This is Stray, right? We've seen some looks at this, but we haven't. I don't know if we have a release date for it. I gotta find my notes. But we have seen the, looks at this before. This is Annapurna, that's right. We did like What Remains of Edith Finch. Not Hyper Light Drifter. What was that other? What else did they do? What was the one I'm thinking of? It's a rhythm racing game. But game where you play as a cat. Yeah, I'm in. Cat badge. And I love the design. It's just cats and robots. Oh damn. Cats, robots, and bugs. And monkey? I'm liking the music too. This is Stray though. We've seen some looks at this before. Yep. And it's coming out July 19th. All right.
Explore a
On
mysterious
board
cyber city in
for
Stray. Coming to
Stray.
PS5 and PS4 July 19th.
It is on PS5.
PlayStation
That is
Plus
good.
Extra members and higher can download Stray at no extra cost when it launches next month. Up
Oh.
next, 3 games that will get your heart racing.
So it's free for... Premium or Deluxe. Crafton. Some kind of panopticon?
Take a look outside. Did you know that they call Callisto the dead moon? Dead.
Oh, damn.
Just like you would have been if I hadn't fished you out of that wreck. So whatever you're holding on to right there, that's your old life. You gotta let that go. Because your new life is entirely in my hands.
Oh God, that guy's head just popped.
I'm just trying to give you a chance at rebirth.
We have some space zombos. So this is all on the moon of Jupiter. One of them. Oh, with the orange, I'm getting a prison feel. Is this a space zombie prison game?
That last part. Gives me
you're
chills
suspended upside down. Oh, this is friggin' brutal. Callisto. The Callisto Protocol, December 2nd.
In the year 2030,
We've seen this before.
a new blood sport grips the globe.
We've definitely seen this before. Private Division, yep.
And
They
in
showed
the
this a
arena,
bunch. Was it last
there will only
year
be
at
the
the
victorious
Summer Game Fest?
and the dead.
Oh no, this is different. The art style looks super similar though to a game that's been shown before at last year's Summer Game Fest, I think. Roller Derby Murder? With ricochet bullets?
The world is watching. In Roller Drone.
All right.
Sometimes I wonder if
Maybe the
things
art
will
will just.
be
I gotta get
normal again.
used to that art style. Ugh. Disarmed. Sword Arm? Sword Arm Online. That's what it's called, right? Dumb. Sorry. Oh, and it's like disappearing and regrowing that blade.
The world hasn't ended yet. It's not hopeless. I won't let anyone else get hurt!
It's an anime game.
Don't you want science in your corner?
Did she summon a Tron bike? She used capsules. Dragon Ball capsules.
Ew. I'm going to miss them.
Hold hands.
I look forward to seeing what you can do.
Is that the new F to pay respects? Press R2 to hold hands. A giant blob surrounding the city reminds me of Season 3 of Digimon. So Fire Girl, Sword Arm, Bulma, Eternites.
Action games and dating sims collide in Eternites, coming to PS5 and PS4
So it's a
next year.
dating sim action.
Let's check back in with Capcom for a new look at an upcoming heavy hitter.
Heavy hitter from Capcom. What do we got? Looking like a fighter. Natural born powered. Is this going to be the new Street Fighter with the terrible logo that people didn't like? Yeah.
When you go looking for strength, it's not like a game. This journey doesn't have a real ending.
Dan Hibiki. No.
Okay then, hope you're ready to begin. If you want to start off on the right foot in this city, hit the streets.
Yeah, hey, there I do this. Never feel loose.
All right.
When I get up in the game,
So it's looking more stylized than it did originally when it was first announced. And I know people were not satisfied with the first look at Street Fighter, but is this?
And I put on for my city from the intro. Fight!
Hey. Hey. Looking good. Old Ryu. This is like the next generation. Alright, I'm feeling it a little bit more now. Fighting ground.
The top player is here.
Let me have some fun.
Jamie, Luke,
Then show me.
Chun-Li, Ryu. I'm kind of liking the backgrounds. I really like that one with the cherry blossoms. It looks like the cherry blossoms are moving along the floor as they move. That's kind of cool. That's kind of like a capoeira. All right. I'm really curious to watch Maximilian Dude's reaction to this later. Battleground. Yep. But was there like... They looked more like some exploration and stuff. Your moment, your fight, 2023. Alright. I'm intrigued.
That was your first look at Street Fighter 6 gameplay.
I'm
Mark your
intrigued.
calendars. It comes to PS5 and PS4 in 2023.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's time for 2 indie adventures arriving later this year.
Tunic. God, I love the look of this game. The Zelda-inspired little fox game. I believe they said it was inspired by Link to the Past, right? Oh, that's creepy. I love it. All right. Good to finally get a date. September 27th. That's good. I've been looking forward to that for a minute. We first saw Tunic when? We saw Tunic years ago.
She set out to
when it was
record
first
life
announced.
at the end of this season. To make it real for people in the future.
It was announced years ago.
She asked us about living together.
And we asked her about traveling alone.
When the season turns, what will remain?
What will remain?
Only what she saw. What she captured.
Ah, it's a photography game.
She carries the sounds of the season with her.
Recording sounds. So it's all about capturing different sounds and
The way
sights.
she listened made you want to tell her everything.
Yeah.
I got to look in her journal. world was telling her its secrets.
The mercy
think
of sleep.
she even figured out what will happen to us when the season ends. Is it going? Is it gone?
Season when the season ends.
Not yet.
Season. A letter to the future.
世界中のゲーマーの皆さん、こんにちは。ファイナルファンタジー16プロデューサー
Yoshida,
の吉田です。
yeah. We getting a look at
長ら
16.
くお待たせいたしましたが、いよいよファイナルファンタジー16の最新情報をお届けする日がやってまいりました。最新のトレーラーとともにインタビューなども始まりますので、ぜひそちらも楽しみにお待ちください。今、世界には本当に様々な困難があります。僕らゲーム開発者にはゲームを一生懸命作るということしかできません。ゲームというエンターテインメントを通じてゲーマーの皆さんが心の底から楽しめる時間を提供していきたいと思ってます。
Hey, just say we're not going to have
それ
any
では最新のトレーラーを
NFTs in our game. Just say that. In a world ruled by tyranny and turmoil, there are those who would fight to take back control of their fate.
Who are we? What are the dominants? The power we wield. It wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us.
Ifrit!
That its immaculate aspect
Bahamut?
might reveal itself. The icon.
The icon. The Eidolon.
There's going to be another war, isn't
That was
there?
Titan. Creative Business Unit 3.
Delay brings us closer to disaster. We must
Ooh.
now.
That looks a lot like the 7 remake combat.
I unite the dominants, that we may bring an end to the strife, and found a new order to see us unto tomorrow.
That's one of the portals.
If I take the field, our duel will shake the island to its foundations.
Shiva. It just looks so cool. Oh wow. Ifrit versus Titan. Garuda. Man, this looks cool. So you're not only fighting as the Eidolon or as the summoned, as the icon, whatever they're called here.
Another can be bred. For every home that
Bahamut.
burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on.
You seem to be fighting as Ifrit in a lot of those. Phoenix, Titan, Garuda, Rama, Shiva, Odin, Bahamut, Ifrit. And they all seem to flash with a human next to them, so they're all going to have a human counterpart. And I guess the main character of this is probably going to be, ooh, look at that logo.
Awaken,
Ifrit and Phoenix.
child of fate. Awaken, Ifrit.
So we're going to be Ifrit's vessel. Or something. Summer 2023. That's big news.
And that's a wrap. Don't forget to visit PlayStation blog to learn even more
All right,
about
half an
today's
hour.
announcements.
Not
See you
bad.
next time.
All right. Not bad. So we got a lot of news there. Let me pull up PlayStation blog. Play. Come on, you son of a. So a lot of really cool information there. All right, blog, PlayStation. Let's hop back to this. Here we go. Or I didn't edit my stream. If I edit this, I'll do that later. Never mind. We'll just do it in this view for now. So Resident Evil 4 comes to PS5 next year. We saw that. Horizon Call of the Mountain. So let's check that out. The Callisto sci-fi horror. Retribution. Oh, 20th anniversary of Shantae. I like Shantae. All right, I feel like that's everything else here is stuff we've seen. All right, so those are the big three I'm interested in there. So let's check out Resident Evil 4 to PS5 next year. Leon Kennedy, one of the survivors of the incident in Raccoon City. So it's a full remake of the 2005 game. It revolutionized it with a new game style that combined action, shooting, and resource management, setting the standard for future titles. This time, the game is being developed to achieve state-of-the-art quality for a survival horror suitable for 2023, while preserving the essence of the original game. We aim to make the game feel familiar to fans of the series while also providing a fresh feeling to it. This has been done by reimagining the storyline of the game while keeping the essence of its direction, modernizing the graphics, and updating the controls to a modern standard. Awesome. That is very good. I remember, I believed I was working. This was before I was working there. Okay, never mind. That was for 6. The dramatic shift in tone to be more of an action thriller or a thriller horror game was some people, I remember some people liked it, some people didn't. I've never played 4. And I strongly considered for October doing a series of horror games, and this will not be out until next year. This is coming out March of 2023. But maybe I should do Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, all the modern remakes this October. That could be a lot of fun. All right. So that was number 1. Callisto. Yeah, I'm interested in more Callisto. I don't hate horror games. On behalf of Stalking Distance Studios, the creator of Dead Space, Glenn Schofield, the creator of Dead Space. He's returning with his new take on a sci-fi horror set on Jupiter's dead moon of Callisto in 2320. The story is the start of the story is Jacob Lee, an inmate at Black Iron Prison who must fight for his life when a mysterious outbreak throws the moon into chaos. Guards and inmates are mutating into creatures called biophage, and Jacob must battle to survive the horrors of Black Iron and uncover the dark secrets of the United Jupiter Company. Creating terrifying moments in the game is hard. To bring the world of Callisto Protocol to life, the team uses a process called horror engineering to handcraft unforgettable scares. It's about blending atmosphere, tension, brutality, helplessness, and humanity to thrill players and scare the crap out of them. All right, this is a lot. Let's take advantage of the 3D audio capabilities. Good. Leverage acoustic ray tracing. Cool. The monster sound echoing down hallways to ambient whirring of broken prison machinery. Audio is a huge feature. We want you to feel desolate and isolated, put players on edge. Spend a lot of time designing lighting to create a sense of dread, keeping players about guessing what's in the shadows. All right. I loved the first 2 Dead Spaces. The first 2 Dead Spaces were... The first one in particular, I loved the first Dead Space. What would a horror game without brutality? Oh, sorry, tension is next. You can't have jump scares around every corner. Sometimes we space out scares. Good. Good. From my experiences working in a haunted house, good. Non-stop jump scares get boring quick. Mix it up, differentiate your horror. From the satisfying swing of a stun baton to the heavy footsteps of a massive enemy, PS5 helps us make players feel every moment of tension using the PS5's awesome haptics. Brutality designed a strategic combat system that forces players to get up close and personal with our horrifying creatures. Blend melee combat and gunplay with a unique gravity weapon called the GURP. Black Iron Guards use a GURP to control the prison population. It also allows Jacob to get creative on how he battles the biophage. Players can freeze a rushing enemy in their tracks, or even throw biophage into a nearby turbine fan for environmental hazards to escape a dire situation. Survival horror, so players should feel helpless. Jacob isn't a soldier, and every encounter is a life and death struggle. Ammo, health, and weapons are precious. Cool. Scour Black Iron for any advantage. Awesome. Player needs an element of humanity. We want to give player characters they care about. An immersive story, good. The role of Jacob played by Josh Duhamel. That's the soldier from the first 3 Transformers movies, and he was in the TV show Las Vegas. Him, yeah, the guy who's not the guy from Justified. He's not him, but he looks a lot like him. All right. We'll have more to share. It comes out this December. All right. My interest has been piqued. I'm curious. The next reveal was 4 PlayStation VR 2 games. Resident Evil 8 Village, Walking Dead Saints and Sinners Chapter 2 Retribution, mouthful, No Man's Sky, and Horizon Call of the Mountain. So let's take a look at this. Meet Reyes. It's a spectacular up close and Call of the Mountain. You'll be seeing through the eyes of Reyes, a former Shadow Carja warrior. So he was a member of the Shadow Carja, the bad guys from the first game, whom hopes to redeem himself by investigating a great new threat in the Sundom. He's a master at climbing and archery, 2 skills crucial to survival, scaling perilous mountains and taking down mighty machines like the Thunderjaw. Part of it, I'll save my thought until I finish. Throughout your journey, you'll master various tools, weapons, and use the world's many materials to craft additional gear, equipping you for any situation. You won't be going it alone. Along the way, you'll meet Horizon characters, new and old, including Aloy herself. Alongside the game's main story, it'll offer exciting, immersive river ride experience. Take a seat, enjoy the gorgeous view of the world, but look out, some uninvited machines may try and come aboard. The river ride is a perfect way for a player using the VR2 headset to share the magic with your friends and family as they watch along on a connected display. It's been proudly developed together with a talented team at Firesprite. Cool. And that's an exclusive. Obviously, they didn't give us a date on that. I feel like, honestly, what I immediately was reminded of was a game for the Nintendo Wii called Link's Crossbow Training, which was a tie-in game with Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. It came out in, I think, 2007, the Crossbow Training, and it was just a first-person archery game. Horizon Forbidden West, this was the next thing. This is today. This dropped today. Big update. Much requested New Game Plus. Ultra Hard Mode. Quality of life, good. Transmog allows players to easily customize cosmetics. Awesome. Respec players are enabled to freely reset their skills and redistribute them. That would have been great. Think you could take down a Slaughter Spine. This update comes with a dedicated trophy pack so you can track your victories as you revisit Forbidden West on Ultra Hard through New Game Plus. Additionally, there's a new herbalist vendor who sells animal parts. That's awesome. Animal parts were a pain to hunt for. Revamped temporal anti-aliasing to improve the visual fidelity of our performance mode on PS5. Cool. I played it on PS5. That would have been nice when I was playing. Already working on an incoming patch which will include VRR support and 40 FPS mode. So stay tuned. Okay. They're still updating Deathloop. All right. Anything else? There we go. So those were the final two. The very next thing was Spider-Man. So this is convenient. I got so excited and was dashed upon the rocks when I realized it was the original game. I'm still probably going to play it again. Beautiful game. Amazing game. Really loved it. That's right. The acclaimed. I mean, if it wasn't for, like, what else came out that year? Red Dead, God of War. It probably would have been my game of the year. But there was just it was stacked that year. That's right. The acclaimed action blockbuster. Oh, Spider-Man and Miles Morales are heading to PC. Developed by my Insomniac Games teammates in collaboration with Marvel. Remaster includes... At the same time, he's struggling to balance his personal life. Yep. We played the game. Miles Morales, currently available on PS4, PS5. So it's the PC launch. Did I just not see that? All right, so it's just coming to PC. That's cool. I might replay that on PC. Before we discuss the PC versions, I'd like to pause to express gratitude. The PlayStation console version. Let me tell you, there's a lot of folks with passionate support. 33 million copies globally as of May of this year. We'll dive bomb the tech specs. I hope you watch after this trailer. You can envision just how this world's going to be. On the stick, sword, mouse, and keyboard feature confirmed. Cool. You get additional standard PC features such as adjustable render settings, ray traced reflections. That's really good. Cool. Extremely pleased with our collaboration with Insomniac. Our team has been big fans of the work. We'll have more details to share. Oh, so they don't go into the specific tech specs here. But it's launching this August. Oh, wait. Spider-Man will launch in August. Well, Miles Morales will launch on PC in fall. Okay. Full main story and its DLC, The City That Never Sleeps. Which was all the stuff with Silver Sable, Hammerhead, and a lot of stuff with Yuri and Black Cat. Yeah. Okay. After that was Stray. I've been looking forward to Stray since that was first announced. That looks adorable. I like Annapurna. Annapurna Studios has a track record of crafting very unique experiences. Free for PlayStation Plus Premium and Deluxe members. That's neat. Comes out in July. That's a month away. Month and a half. Callisto Protocol we just got into. Rollerdrome. I feel like Rollerdrome was the odd man out in this as one of the few games I was not really particularly interested in. I like the idea of the premise. Roller derby, gun fu, battle royale, Thunderdome. And I feel like Thunderdome, Rollerdrome, there's a thing there. Whatever. Eternites. Eternites. That game looks super anime. That game looks like the most anime. It looks like all of the anime. And to prove it's the most anime, it's an action dating sim. Sure. Uh Intrigued. Early 2023. Street Fighter 6. Good look at the gameplay. Um I feel like when it was first announced, there was a backlash for how kind of plain and bleh it looked. That showed a lot of visual flair there. I feel like that had some umph to it. Tunic. Tunic, I am very excited for. September, that's a day one for me. I've been looking forward for Tunic for a minute now. Um, Season Letter of the Future looks more story heavy game. A Letter to the Future, more Life is Strange, more point and click, find the mysteries, Firewatch almost. Discover the sights, discover the sounds to learn more stuff. I want to see more. It's not at the top of my list, but it looks good. And obviously, the big trailer that I'm going to watch a few times today, probably. Right there. Final Fantasy 16. Dominance. I thought it was. Okay. Because they were called Dominance, right? Yoshida Naoki. Man. Yeah, here. The gameplay will entail, namely, high octane battles featuring our protagonist Clive Rosfield wielding a full arsenal of attacks unique to the game's many icons. Not to mention clashes between the icons themselves. Those looked insane. We saw Shiva versus Titan, Ifrit versus Bahamut, Rama versus Garuda, a Phoenix versus Ifrit. That is so cool. Continue polish as we march towards launch. Finally, allow me to apologize for making everyone wait for so long for new information. The good news is it's finally here. We introduced several new icons, as well as provided a more detailed peek at our action-packed battle system and the freedom it gives players. Cool. The dominance of the Titan and Garuda. Here we are. Information about the dominance of Titan and Garuda. Performance economic advisor Hugo Kupka's meteoric rise to prominence was sudden, if not unexpected. Once a nameless foot soldier in the Republican Army, his awakening as the dominant of the icon Titan thrust him to the forefront of the Dalmekian politics. It was here he used his newfound power as the most powerful man in the Republic to exert influence over both the nation's armies and its policy making, amassing a personal fortune in the process. Yet while it is said that a man who has everything wants for nothing, Benedicta Harmon will teach him money and power are far from all the world has to offer. Having emerged from the storm of youth, cold-hearted and ruthless, Benedicta Harmon, dominant of the icon Garuda, warden of the wind, turned her talents for swordplay and subterfuge into a command of Wallods, elite intelligencers. It is on a mission to find the elusive second icon of fire that she crosses paths with the like-minded Clive and is forced to face her past. Okay, so Garuda Girl might be on our team. All right. So we're the human incarnation or have the power of the summons. That sounds dope. And we have the power of Ifrit. We're Ifrit's incarnation. We're his dominant. And I guess Titan is going to be the main villain. All right. And we're going to be exploring Valisthea, the setting for the protagonist Clive Rosfield's arduous story. We would like to present a selection of screenshots to leave you with. All right. All right. Yeah, no, PS5. I'm excited. That was probably the one that did it for me. Yeah, there's our last three. Stray, coming to PS4 and PS5. Roller Drome and Eternites. I'm just gonna scan. Do I see anything? You have a backpack with a small drone called B12 that follows the cat everywhere. Okay, so it's a cat with a drone. This is the one that I'm not sold on yet. I need to see more of Roller Drome. Futuristic skater shooter. All right, and Finding Love Amidst the Apocalypse. All right, this is the debut title of Studio Sai. I didn't recognize the name, so all right. Scavenger supplies and explore. Go on dates. The animated cutscenes looked nice. Yeah, the big ones for me were the RE4 remake, Tunic, and Final Fantasy 16. I think, obviously, those were the big titles. And Stray. Stray looked cute. All right. I think I just want to watch this trailer one more time. The Final Fantasy 16.
What are the dominants? The power we wield. It wears away at our very being.
That's the Garuda, okay.
It unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself.
So it's trying to break out of them slowly? So we keep seeing Shiva versus Titan.
There's going to be another war, isn't there?
Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster.
An Imperial Lancer. Keep seeing Clive.
The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss.
Oh, you're switching between characters here. Perka?
I unite the dominants, that we may bring an end to the strife, and found a new order to see us unto tomorrow.
No. Oh, it was switching. I saw there was a... Right there was a Garuda switching to Phoenix in the top left.
If I take the field, our duty
That's
will
Titan.
shake the island to its foundations.
He even started turning into Titan in that combat. Bahamut, Odin, Phoenix, Ifrit. But now you're Phoenix fighting as Titan Ifrit. And Ifrit's something. What was that? Right there. I don't know what that was. Rama. Shiva versus Liquid Flame. Magma. Ifrit Garuda. Dude, these are friggin' kaiju battles.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every
Bahamut
citizen
versus
who
Odin.
falls, another can be bred.
This is nuts. Ifrit versus Bahamut.
A home that burns,
Mega Flare.
another can be built. The Empire will live on.
Phoenix, Titan. So Phoenix was a child. We saw in the previous, in the reveal
The
trailer,
Empire will live on.
a child with flame. Yeah, so that's gonna be Phoenix. Titan was that big guy. Garuda is her. This apparently cold woman. All right. There's Garuda. Yeah. Rama. That's just Gandalf. That's just Dumbledore. Shiva. Odin. So we're only seeing them in their icon form. We're not seeing people attached to them. Bahamut. Ifrit. Who looks friggin' terrifying. That is what I'm... That is what I'm about. That beautiful artwork. Great looking logo. Man. I am excited, guys. This, I think, did it for me. This, I think, is what I'm most hyped for that came out today. Final Fantasy 16. I'm set. I'm good. This is great. All right. Yeah. So my number one is 16. Then everything else. Then Roller Drum. Tell me. That's where I'm going to end for now, guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all the stuff. If you get a chance, do the same over on Twitch, where I'm going to be streaming later tonight. I got to edit this first. But yeah, I want to hear what you guys think. And that's all for now. And I will be seeing you guys until next time. Peace.